no false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. And work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Blitz coming from Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
What is it hard? Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Gibbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And they'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Check. 70, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Into the secondary past the 40. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know, Brock, kickoff, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, let's go.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
10 more yards.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
On the jump.
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. I think they might have taken that first down for granted, though, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11th. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Cougar 19. Panther 50, Panther 50.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
McCaffrey has the LA touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Williams. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 3 now. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This one falls incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. To the air yet again, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 13 on the pickup, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Bring them. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, Trash. Ready?
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Open space inside the 40. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass caught out right by Golden. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw by Williams. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to make that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Williams again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Eagles at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagle 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
In the goal line. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Quickly out wide. Here's Kelsey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Play action. Sanders. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Now, this is going to make it down to the 23-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Start.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over 1st.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Final throw before the break. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
70. Go.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Count 80.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle made by Jordan.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Come back to 60 by 6.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Gets his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running in the red zone. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He finds Evans left side. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams throw the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11 yards. Another 3.
They will go for it, Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now it's McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Azeez Ojulari on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, Vele has it. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards.
I like crossing routes versus zone coverage. Man, do I love crossing routes versus man-to-man. So hard on those defenders to stick with those receivers all the way across the field. Even for the best athletes at that position, those throws are almost impossible to stop.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther. Ready.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get it. Bronco with Buffalo 18.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Borregales connects. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to... I'm out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ridiculous. Take him out. This is the worst. You can do better than that. No. This is just not good. Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
70. Here we go. Here we go. 79 Broncos.
To the air, Sanders. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 65 cap. Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Cox. He's got Washington. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Elliott's up 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Right
back to Elliott now. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brian Branch has it. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Checks it down to Gibbs. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
First down throw by Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Flush down out to his left. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On play action, here's Williams. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the 2. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards and hit a 3rd down.
Loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Blake Grupe on to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 30, and he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready! Ready!
Once again, Elliott. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
14-yard line.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
Brings up 3rd
And they'll have just
6.
1 left to burn now. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now! Ready?
Elliott running out of the gun. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. High percentage look for him here from the left half. Corey Gallis connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Rams got a considerable return on the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. It took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from the defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent.